Hi guys, it's Jacob on the one up top, and we're previewing tomorrow evening's game between Man United and Brighton. I've got family here, Jamie, representing Man United, and we're going to discuss the fixture that kicks off tomorrow at 7:30. So, because we haven't got a Brighton fan, I'll start with Brighton. They had a good result against Newcastle, which took them a bit away from the relegation scrap. If they win tomorrow, I believe they go above Wolves in 13th if Wolves don't get any points. So, Brighton probably won't be looking to suggest that they're going to win at Old Trafford. But if they do have one of those fluke results, then they probably come out of relegation. Brighton for me are a good team to watch. Like if Brighton are playing anybody, I'll watch the game because even though they might not get the results, they play the football. Like if if Tottenham are playing the way Brighton were playing, I'd probably a bit more content to watch it.
Happy.
But they don't get the
I
results.
hear that.
So Brighton, good side. I think they'll stay up if they beat Man United here. It's going to be a difficult one because United at Old Trafford, not many people have got good records there. But yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's Brighton over with. Jamie, what are you saying first and foremost about Man United in general? Because your first time on, and also, your up and coming fixture.
Well, me and you, we spoke numerous times on the way to football about Man United
Yeah,
and about the way that I feel about Man United at the moment. I don't know, man. For me personally, you already know, like the start of the season, I was very, very, very vocal about our manager and having Ali in charge at United. But I do have to I do have to be fair. Throughout the season, he has got some good results. You know what I mean? As it stands, we currently sit second in the table, which that what that means is that obviously Man City are the only team that are basically ahead of us, but they're head and shoulders above anyone this season. I personally believe, anyway. So I mean, as much as it hurts me to say that as a Man United fan, um, it's realistically the truth. But I mean, I don't know. Earlier this morning, I was taking a look at the league table, man, and our second position, it's under threat, man. It really is under threat. I mean, there's only a point between us and Leicester. There's only a point, and I mean, look what Leicester done to us. Yeah, it wasn't in the league, FA Cup. I think it was, but they absolutely manhandled us. So at the moment, I'll be honest, man, I'm not too sure about Man United. The inconsistency for me is something that really gets under my skin, and I really do think that that is something that needs to be addressed by Ali and the coaching staff. Um, so when it comes to the game tomorrow, it's like what you just said. Brighton do play; they can play some good football, man, and I feel like, especially at this stage in the season and the way that we're doing things at the moment, I believe a team like Brighton, that if we're not 100% on our A game, they can come and they can get a result. I honestly do believe that to be the case. And due to the fact that obviously it's at Old Trafford this year, this game is going to be at Old Trafford as well. I mean, our record this year at Old Trafford hasn't been the best. And I mean, as much as it burns me to bring it up, look what you guys done to us. You know what I mean?
yeah,
At Old Trafford, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm hoping we come away with the 3 points. Realistically, it's not even a thing of hope. We need those 3 points without a shadow of a doubt. And obviously, ideally, if over the weekend and the coming weeks, some of the other results can go our way as well, just so that we can distance ourselves a little bit from Leicester. Because, like I said, 1 point, Leicester are playing good football at the moment, and I do believe that if we're not on our A game, I definitely do believe that we can drop down to third, and then we don't want to be getting into a scrap of we're now fighting for third and fourth and stuff like that. We just don't want to be there, man. So it's a difficult one, man, but we do need to pull out a result tomorrow, and I am
yeah.
hoping, I'm praying to God that we do. I'm hoping and I'm praying to God, but like I said, inconsistency in this team, it's something that is running rampant, man. So I'm not even too sure.
Yeah, it's a difficult one. It's like you said, you got little omens like Welbeck coming back to Old Trafford.
This is it.
Neil Maupay's a good player in good form, but yeah, I don't know. I think with the inconsistency, I agree with you on that because
Yeah.
like it's not even with Man United. It's not even the inconsistency of results. It's the inconsistency of the lineups. Like
100%.
sometimes you don't know who's going to play. Like Cavani might not be playing, but he's on the bench, and then all of a sudden Greenwood's in instead of somebody else. I think Greenwood and Rashford are 50-50 for tomorrow. So
Yeah. They're
be
50,
a bit
50,
easier.
50. I think they're completed. No. I think Ali said in the team news he's going to take a look. And if they complete the training session today, I think it's today, I believe, then they'll be available for selection. But I mean, what you just said then is very, very key. You know, the inconsistencies in the lineup. I mean, I take a look at that FA Cup tie with Leicester. For me, I mean, I just can't wrap my head around it. You know, this is a year that we need to be winning trophies. We need to, you know, and the way I look at it is like this, man. You know, the average age of our squad is quite young. It is quite a young squad. So you know what? We need to be fielding our best side. Of course, we need to rotate. Of course, we know that without a shadow of a doubt. But you know that was an opportunity for us, man. And you know, due to obviously the inconsistency of the lineup, like we said, that cost us that game. So this is the thing, and this is the reason why, like I said, you know, going back to just speaking about Man United overall, it's quite worrying, man, because I just don't know what to think when it comes, unfortunately, to Ali. I don't know what to think, and this is my biggest worry. And I spoke to you about this when we went to football on Thursday. My thing is this: I feel if Ollie doesn't start to get it right on a consistent basis, I do see next season, and it hurts me to even fathom and think about this, but I do see teams like Arsenal, you know, even like, you know, I believe in Mourinho. We're not going to go into that, Tito, but you know, I believe in Mourinho. You know that I was Mourinho in at Man United, you know what I mean? But even Tottenham, I believe if Mourinho can obviously, you know, do exactly what he needs to do, because at the end of the day, that's still not 100% his squad that's there. You know, if he can get the transfers and whatnot that he needs, I do believe teams like Arsenal, teams like Mourinho, and all these other teams, they are going to move ahead of Man United, because it's not even a disrespect to him as a man, he's a club legend, but he's just not the standard, man. And it's just for arguably the biggest club in the world, it's just not the standard, man. So, like I said, hopefully tomorrow we get the 3 points. We need to get the 3 points, but something bigger needs to take place at Man United anyway, man. So
yeah, like I said to you, it's Liverpool, massive club, got a top coach. Man City, massive club, top coach, and then it just doesn't make sense how Man United, arguably the biggest club in the world, and they've got Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, when there's a lot of coaches out there. There probably isn't any coaches as good as Klopp and Guardiola available, but there's you know, in my mind, it's like, I generally believe Mourinho is a little bit past it, but you'd expect Man United to have a coach of that stature in 100%. Place at the minute. Do you know what I mean? So
100%, man. And that's that. This is the point that I'm referring to, and this is the issue. Even for me, like I said, it hurts me to say it, man, but like a lot of people may not see where it is that I'm coming from with this, but even though, you know, their league position will kind of overshadow what it is I'm about to say, but I do believe Arteta is doing something at Arsenal, man. And that for me is the one thing I can't be taking banter from Arsenal fans being above us. I cannot. That is 100% not acceptable. And I swear, if Man United put me in that position, they will not see a penny from me again. Not that they're gonna care, because I'm just one of the billions of fans they've got around the world. But like we can't allow that, man. We cannot allow that. We can't. And that's why, for me, like I said, man, I'm not going to sit here and say Ollie out, but Ollie out. with respect, you know, not because I dislike him, but like you said, man, and you're the one that brought that point up to me, and it stuck with me since you said it on Thursday. You know, all the clubs around us have got a top manager. Even, I'm sorry, man, like, I do believe he gets a lot of unnecessary slack, But even for me, Brendan Rodgers, I think he's a quality manager.
Definitely,
I
yeah.
think he's a quality manager. You know what I mean? And this is the point of what I'm saying. I do believe that there is a very, very high chance of all of these clubs that are in and around us really pulling away, man. I really do believe it to be the case. So changes need to happen, man. But unfortunately, I just don't see it happening.
It's a big summer for all the, I'd say, top 8 clubs. So you've got the
Mm,
traditional top 6, and then you've got Leicester and Everton. Now,
yeah,
you know, if you're one of those teams and you're trying to challenge for top 4, better you're trying to win the league. If you
yeah.
don't set your stall out by getting the right players and potentially having the right manager, you will find
Mm.
yourself in 8th.
Yeah, this is it.
Simple as
This
that. You will find
this
yourself 8th.
this is it. I mean, like take a look at what you just said. You know, you take a look at the the traditional top 6, and you take a look, obviously, all the managers that they've got, and then you just mentioned Everton, and then also Leicester, and look at the managers they've got. Carlo
Yeah, Brendan
Ancelotti
Rodgers and
for
Ancelotti, yeah.
Everton, Brendan Rodgers. You know, Carlo Ancelotti, world class manager, and
Hmm.
this is my point. Like the manager that sticks out above the list of all of those. I mean, even Arteta, he learned from Pep. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? So and like I said, as much as it hurts me to say it, when you're watching Arsenal play, you can see that there's something about what he's doing there. And trust me, you already know, fam, it hurts me to say that because it's Arsenal. I'm that guy, AFTV when Arsenal lose.
Yeah.
I'm AFTV and chill. You know what I mean? I'm refreshing my YouTube every couple of seconds because I literally can't wait to see the reactions. But I believe he's building something there, man. And there's a massive, massive chance that if Man United don't make some major moves, we get left behind. And if all the speculation is true, especially regarding Pogba, oh my
Mm.
God, it gets so much worse next year.
No, it's just man. Like I said, it's a big summer for everybody. You know, you'd look at Liverpool. I was saying it to my cousin yesterday. You'd expect them to get rid of some deadwood and really set their stall out, especially with the fans coming back. Spurs
Mm,
again, if they want to keep Harry Kane, they're going to have to do it. Everton are going to need to back Ancelotti. Brendan Rodgers would have got in the Champions League, and they need to back him as well. So everybody's going to get backed. It's like Man United need to follow suit, and if there's anybody that's going to have money to at least challenge with City, it's you guys. So
this is
for
it.
me, I agree with you. It's like, but even if you chuck 300 million at United, is Ollie gonna challenge Pep with that money?
This is it. This is it, man. Like it doesn't matter. We can throw so much money at the problem. I believe they're doing a bit dirty, but I mean, look at what happened with Chelsea. You know what I mean? Look how much money they threw at their squad over the summer. You know what I
Mm.
mean? But unfortunately, they didn't believe in what it was that Frank that Lampard was doing on the pitch, and you could see it playing out. But then they
Mm-hmm.
bring in Thomas Tuchel, and I mean, look at the turnaround. You know what I'm saying? So the reality is we can spend as much money as we really want to. Does Ollie have what it takes to get it right? And that's the thing. And this is why I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm trying to be respectful because I don't want to disregard him and make it almost as if like he hasn't done anything. I mean, some of the results that we have got, like look at what he's been able to do. I mean, look at the Man City result a couple of weeks ago, and if I recall correct, he's got an all right record, again against Pep.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So like it's not like I'm gonna completely disregard what he's capable of. But the issue that I have is this: at this level, at the top level, you can't just have you can't have those games every now and again.
Yeah, it's got to be
You know what I
regular.
mean? It's got to be regular because that's how we're going to be able to challenge. Like we was talking earlier about kind of like Man United being second and whatnot. I mean, let's be honest we have had more than enough chances to run away with second and solidify finishing second in the league. We've had more than enough opportunities, but inconsistencies, dropping points, drawing games that we didn't need to, losing games in the final minutes and stuff like that. All those different types of things, man. So honestly it's difficult. It really is difficult, and I don't know I don't know, like exactly what it is that we need to do as a club, but keys. Let's see out this season, and hopefully, we secure second, and then on top of that, we win the Europa League. Let's hope and pray. But
There you
yeah.
go. So before you go, Jamie, what predictions you got? If I'm going to say mine, I'd say it's going to be a tight, frustrating game for United. But I think just like in a lot of games, the individuals will get you out the game. So if I'm going to throw a score out, I'd say it'd be a tight game and United will win it 2-1.
Well, I believe Lindelof is injured actually, so he won't be pairing with Maguire at the back. So I'm hoping and praying it will be Bailly at the
Mm-hmm.
back with Maguire. I don't think he's injured. Um,
No, it's not.
I'm going for a clean sheet, and I'm gonna say 2-0 United. And like you said, it is going to be down to some individual brilliance.
Well, there's only one individual, really, isn't there? We all know that if United win 2-1 tomorrow, Bruno Fernandes scores. But then I just think it'd be 2-1 because I
Yeah.
can see Danny Welbeck scoring.
Well, yeah, probably. You know what? I literally forgot about that as well. Yeah, that's actually a good point. And I actually do see something like that happening. I wouldn't be surprised.
But we'll see.
I
So
wouldn't be surprised at all.
you're having to think about it. But what we'll do, Jamie, is I'll let you watch the game tomorrow. And
Yeah,
then
man.
once it's finished, we'll have a chat sort of half hour after the game.
Cool, man. Definitely.
All right, brother. Take care. Have a
We'll
good
do that,
one.
fam.
Love to the family, man.
You as well, man.
All right,
Cheers,
see you
fam.
soon.
See you later, man.
Bye-bye.